But I want to put some more data. Now, revenue balance in 2024-25 is surplus.
I don't want to know about revenue balance. Tell us why is the guarantee is not implemented, Akash Dipuni? I'm asking you a pointed question, you're answering something else. Where are the guarantees? If the governance is so great, where are the guarantees?
Sir, it is just now the government has started.
2 years. What? Just now the government has started. Half the tenure is over and you're saying government has started now.
No, Madhavji. You cannot judge BJP. You will not. We are not questioning BJP after 11 years, but you will question Congress.
No, please question the BJP. You question the BJP. I have no problem. BJP spokesperson sitting in front of you. Question him. I have absolutely no problem. But the point is, this is a specific promise as far as the Khatakhat model is concerned, and whether it is Karnataka, whether it is Himachal, and whether it is Telangana, there are some serious questions about whether there are promises that have been made by political leaders, such as leaders of the Congress party, which are unraveling the finances of the state. And we've seen the real impact. We've seen the real impact of such profligacy and bad financial management in our neighboring countries like Sri Lanka. Are we trying to achieve that now in India? Akash Dipuni?
Sir, it is not for 1 year government. It's a 5-year government. You have to give the government.
Thank you so much for letting me know what the tenure of the government is. Can you tell us what has been done in these last 2 years?
At least.
Tell us what has been done last 2 years.
Please give me 50 seconds, sir. I am telling that, just imagine, in the last 16 to 18 months, 3.3 lakh crore MOUs investment has been signed by the Congress government. Tell me, in the last 5 years, has this much signed by the BRS government or any BJP ruled government? Please tell me. If they had done it, I'll take my case back.
Ravula Sridhar Reddy.
Madhav, I have a clear first of all, the guarantees were not implemented. Many of the promises, more than 400 promises were given. They are not implemented. If you look at the fiscal performance of the government, such an inefficient government we have not seen anywhere. In the first quarter of this financial year, what is the revenue deficit? 10,582 crores. And they already have borrowed 37.52% of the projected loans. And the first quarter's, in own tax revenue has, come down very drastically. I think they have made some 6% or 7% of the total projected ones. And from the central government, I think a mere 540 crores has been released in terms of central grant and aid. This is the status of the finances in the state, and the chief minister speaks very big, and our central ministers, BJP central ministers speak very big. Ultimately, other than criticizing the previous government of Sri KCR, the Congress government has done nothing in the past 20 months in Telangana state, leaving one free bus which is working in a different manner, not a single guarantee. The enhancement of the Raitu Bharosa or 2,500, as he was saying, to the women as a honorarium or something per month, and Kalyan Lakshmi's gold, and there are so many promises which are even now there is a long list. Nothing is implemented. Only talk big, do nothing.
Ravi Srivastava, why don't you come in on this? What happened to these guarantees, sir? Promises to farmers, promises to women, tall promises that have been made while going into the elections. Almost 2 years over, I think no implementation on ground.
I think it's an universal phenomenon, and the nation is under a debt of some 200 lakh crore as on March 25. Another thing I want to say is that discussing the state finances on media is not going to help anybody. And that, Congress, I think, has clarified that 30th of September the session is starting. Let the government come out with
Ravi Srivastava, you tell me of a state in which you've heard of such a huge rise as far as the debt is concerned in one financial year. You please give me an example.
Away the money.
Give me an example, sir. Give me an example, and I'll tell you. We have to explain. Since you made a sweeping charge that there is no point discussing state finances, I'll tell our viewers why we are discussing the state finances. Close to 1 lakh crores debt increase in the span of 1 year. That's somewhere in the ballpark of 30%. Maybe a little below 30%. That's not something that's very common, Ravi Srivastava. It's not something that we see every day.
Not Himachal, Karnataka and Telangana. Then discuss all state finances.
Of course, and in Karnataka, I'll tell you, there are advisors to the chief minister who are saying that we don't have money for development. There is one of your top ministers who has come out to stay in Karnataka, that when certain schemes, money was not given for about 2-3 months at a stretch, that we never promised we'll implement this every month. So the schemes are unraveling, Ravi Srivastava, whether you like it or not.
See, I'm not saying Karnataka has implemented a lot of promises which they made, and their government is now in almost halfway term now. They have fulfilled their promises, whatever they made. That despite having problem with the center not getting their reimbursements, not getting their GST payments and others. So what the same Ravula Reddy government is hardly 20 months, and in 20 months we are evaluating that he has failed or something like that, and saying that the money, the ATM, it is going to AICC headquarter and all, it's a nonsense. Because there are all auditors, there are the CAG, there is all government agencies which are overlooking the finances there. So this kind of statement is very, unnecessary maligning the government over there.
It's the center which has played fast and loose with GST funds, which is leading to these kind of issues, which is in turn leading to debt. Your response to that?
GST disbursal or the Finance Commission disbursals, they happen according to time schedules. I mean, if there is a delay, it's for a few days or weeks, but it happens according to the process and on time. There is nothing the Congress government can cite and show that only Himachal, the drastic fall of financial performance of Himachal, Karnataka and Telangana are related to any disbursals from the central government. Otherwise, they would have made a lot more noise by now than what is than what Ravi Srivastava ji is saying right at this moment. But I just wanted to point out to another point. Since the Ravula Reddy government came in, there have been two trends that are happening. One is the government revenues are going down, the deficits are going down, right? And at the same time, the revenues are also going down. I mean, the debt is going up, the revenues are going down. There have been two trends. Every year, the debt is increasing. And as a matter of fact, the revenues are also going down. Just now, Ravula Sridhar Reddy has also mentioned, but I'll mention another fact. It's called primary deficit. Primary deficit is the fiscal deficit minus any borrowings, payments you have made for borrowings. That gives you real deficit, right?
Okay.
And in the very first quarter of this year, the primary deficit has gone up to 39%. Of the year's budgeted amount.
That's really where things are at. We'll have to leave it there. Unfortunately, Kishore Pureddy, Ravula Sridhar Reddy, Dr. Akashdeep Puni and Ravi Srivastava, big questions as far as the Khatakat model is concerned. Is this leading to a huge amount of debt, and is this kind of debt something that is sustainable? Certainly food for thought there. Thanks so much for joining us this evening.